Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Farmeritaville. We are back at Transworld. It is Transworld Halloween and Attraction Show time of year, back to its regularly scheduled time here in March. Last year it was in May after taking 2020 off like so many things did. And it's kind of a weird show for me this year because I'm not vending. And I've been coming to this show for 10 years as a vendor in some capacity, but now I'm here as a shopper, as a buyer, as a teacher, got my speaker badge. I'm teaching a class tomorrow, so that's cool. So yeah, kind of easy for me to just kind of go stroll the show and like check it out, and I'm bringing you guys with me. So let's head in there. Let's go. Always got great photo ops out here. This one I think is from Gorgalore. And I assume that one is too, but I don't know. And this year for merch, they've set up the Transworld Tribute Store. Get all your t-shirts, caps, Transworld goodness right out here in this cool little themed pop-up. That's neat. This is the long corridor to get in the show. Now, about 30 minutes ago when I got here, this was full of people. It overflowed out into the lobby that way and around the corner. So I'm missing morning rush hour, which is good because it's insane. So something else unique is I'm about to walk into the floor and I'm actually going to see stuff that's new for the first time. Typically, when I've been here vending, I've been in there for 2 days setting up my booth. I've seen other people setting up their booths. By the time the show opens, I've kind of got a good look at a lot of the major stuff. So this is going to be genuine surprise, first reaction to everything. I haven't seen any of it. I don't know who brought what or what kind of giant displays and cool exhibits are going to be in there. So I'm excited to see it.
Okay, guys, I need you all to go out that door.
Here we are. Oh, look at the Sexy When Hinges Creek booth. Ah, it looks bitchin' this year, man. Very cool. Fancy. Haunt hardware. Make your haunt look awesome. It's the jewelry. You can't have a trashy haunt without jewelry. Make it look good. Christmas show is co-located with Transworld's Halloween show, but it's way over on the other side. I guess Ghost Ride, getting in on the Christmas game. Ghost Ride always has cool stuff. Awesome, realistic looking bodies. Too cool. Too cool. Ghost Ride always has this super realistic looking stuff. That's what I like about it. You could build a mannequin with a foam head and a PVC frame or something cheap, and you could throw a robe on it, you know, if you needed a body somewhere. But I much rather put stuff like this to fill a hole if I can afford it. Super, super realism. And disgusting, wonderfully disgusting. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is Farmeritaville. I'm waiting for her to open her eyes. That's super realistic. Still Be Studios. Some of the best costumes and masks you're gonna find. You're not going to find a full fursuit for $450 with a mask that good anywhere else. Great deal, great work, all custom.
Check out right here. All right, good to see you. Yep, have fun. This guy.
I love all the plant stuff. That's cool. These are stilt costumes. And this is very Cuttlefish of Cthulhu. I don't know what this is. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're angry. You're fierce. Gorgeous. Yes.
You're a llama. A llama.
That's my favorite so far.
Happy St. Patty's Day, lad.
St. Patrick's Day. Top of the morning to you.
I'm getting peacocked by a bat. Wonderful.
Did you just call it a bat?
Is it not a bat? Oh shit, what is it? Mothman. Mothman.
Glowing eyes, moth ears.
Oh, it's Mothman, it's not a bat. I'm sorry. I hurt his feelings.
It's okay, Jake doesn't know his Mothman is cake.
This is my favorite part of the Stilt Beast booth because I've been telling him to get this for years. It's the Cardboard Alan. They're not Cthulhu's, they're puppets. Ah! Let me see, show it sideways, let me see it. Long reach puppets.
Mega
So if you wanted, you could cast that again and skin the whole thing down if you wanted to. For an additional charge, of course. No hookups here.
Put legs to it, add legs onto it, make it into an actual centipede.
That's cool.
We call it Megapede right now.
First aisle here. On the left, the Vortex Tunnel guy. They're always here. Always in the same place. And I always laugh at their sign that says no photo or video. They've been here for like 20 years. Every haunt has one of these. We know what it looks like. I don't know why you don't want me to take pictures of it, especially if you're trying to sell it. That doesn't make any sense to me, but to each their own. Any merch booth over on this side? Ticketing, woo! Hey look, ticketing booths are not the most interesting to look at on camera, but I can't stress the importance of a good ticketing system because what a haunted house does is it gets a shitload of people through in a really short amount of time, and that's how they make income for the entire year. So having your shit together on the front end is every bit as important, if not more important, than having a creatively cool show. Throw pillows with all your favorite horror movies. Only 18 bucks too, that's not bad. Cool prints. Sin City props out of Vegas. All the Lego serial killers. Here are the guys that get so much of my money. Fright Props, the gadget guys. If you don't know, they're the Granger of haunt hardware. Pneumatics, solenoids, tubing, electronics, controllers. Some of the best controllers. And they always have such a great interactive booth with all these try me buttons and everything. But yeah, this is an unpaid endorsement. I do like a lot of their stuff. I do use a lot of their stuff. Boobox Flex Max, that's my go-to right there. It is crowded on the floor today. We're headed into the dark zone. The dark zone is a section of the show floor where the lights are out. This is all these things that you're going to see are kind of like in the lighting environment. You would probably see them in a real attraction. So it's a lot more fun eye candy in that regard. This booth always has one of the most elaborate displays with these giant moving monsters and pop-up creatures, shakers.
Oh yeah, that's gonna give me a few minutes. That's gonna be this spot. Yeah, okay.
Huge, huge stuff. Full disclosure, in my honest opinion, this company back here that I won't name has a reputation for not delivering product or for delivering broken product. Now, I don't have any experience on not getting an order because I've never ordered from them, but I can say with a lot of experience, this stuff looks great on camera and it's a lot of wavy, roundy, eye candy things. It breaks down. It breaks down frequently. Yeah, I don't know, not my favorite place, but they know how to set up a booth and make sales. It looks great. You're seeing my video and I'm sure a dozen others of how cool all that stuff looks, but I do not spend money there. Poison Props always has fun stuff. I do have several of their animations and they hold up pretty well. I have not had to do a lot of work on stuff from Poison Props. That one almost got me. Right over here behind me is Cyclone Signs. They are badass. I've known Anthony for several years, the owner. They're local, they're in Dallas, and they make some of the best themed signs that I've ever seen. Signage is important. Signage is what makes your haunt look professional. Signage is what makes you look more like a theme park or pro-level attraction. Having well-lit, well-themed signage that makes it easy for people to find your place and find lines and entrances and ticket booths and all that kind of stuff. That's what's going to really set you apart from the crowd. And also, if you have matching signage throughout your event, you know, so you have the same colors, fonts, styles, a lot of that kind of thing. Good signage, I cannot stress the importance of enough. I did go to one haunt before. I've been to, sadly, a few haunts that had poor signage. The one in particular that I'm talking about, I couldn't find where to park. I circled it 3 times before I found where to get in. And then once I got in, I didn't know where to buy tickets. I didn't know where the line started. And there was a lot of other bad experiences along with that, not just signage. But before I even got in the door, I didn't care how good the haunt might be because I was already mad and I wasn't having a good time. So having a well-framed entrance from the parking lot all the way up to the entrance of the haunt comes with good signage. Get good signage from Cyclone Signs.
It's all done.
Cyclone Signs is the actual name of the company. Just in case you didn't pick up on that. These are great. Cool stuff from Sapien Studios.
Okay, good. We're flying, so I think it would be weird if I took absolutely. We do take orders for him. So she was showing.
I love the grub worms. So cool, so disgusting.
We don't have to worry about
Like freak show. I like this. I haven't seen a lot of sideshow stuff done in quite this vein. It's the more muted, saturated colors, less bright neon colors. I like that. Very cool. Road Warrior, Mad Max costumes. My real leather ties. I like all that stuff.
Real close.
You're like, I saw this body and this was scary. Well, that was like
Cool wall pieces. It's like a Cthulhu skull. Those are neat. Those are cool. That's a good stout mug. Pretty cool. And it comes with a death tag. That's a cool level of detail. It's awesome. It's already noon and I've only made it down the first row, so we have a whole lot more to see. We have a lot of makeup demos on the show floor. They don't look like they're doing one at the moment, but a lot of the makeup companies, we've got contact lens companies, and we may run into some a little bit later that have live demonstrations going on. Escape Room International, got some cool escape props.
Got him. Gotta get you a sign of.
Madness effects, silicone masks. All of these are nice form-fitting silicone.
Like Rapid Summer and We Build,
Hallucination Creations does these custom mechanisms. They've got some pretty cool stuff. So this is kind of some money-saving options. Like if you have a specific theme and you want to dress some bodies, do it yourself. Like you can just buy the brains and the hardware for the movement from these guys, and then you can put your own characters around it. And that's a good way to go a lot of the time if you have a specific story or a theme you're trying to stick to. Let's see, test buttons are my favorite. The 90-degree prop lifter. That's cool. Oh, now this guy's going off. Will this give me a good dinner recommendation?
Good dinner recommendation?
Yeah, where's a good place to eat in St. Louis? I asked her if the Ouija board would recommend a good place to eat. She thought I was asking her. Oh. Shattered effects with more badass silicone masks. I'm a unicorn. Oblivion unicorn. That's cool. I love it. This is how we'll all be dressing in a few months. Don't worry. Yeah, I got dibs on that one when shit hits the fan. That'll be mine. No stop at Transworld Halloween show would be complete without visiting the Froggy's Fog booth. Every kind of fog fluid, every kind of hazer and fogger you could possibly imagine. And they always have this great rock concert of a booth. And smells. Smells are everywhere. We do use smells in our haunt. Lots of smells. And they got them good, bad, and everything in between. Snow, too. This is a brand new effect from Froggy's. The volcano. Very cool. Very cool. Volcano went off. That means it's time for margaritas. And the luau is in full force. Love it. Bixby Studios. Oh, I love it. I want one for my front porch. CFX silicone mask. I don't know if they've been around the longest. I really don't, but I feel like I've seen them here longer than any of the others. Also on the unicorn trend. I love the horns, the whole goat thing, Black Phillip, like old school creepy as shit type stuff from MM Fabrications. Very cool. Awesome clowns from Creepy Collection. Oh! Bungee head. These guys make awesome stuff. You have the crate? Are you doing the crate? You got one over here? VFX Creates has a lot of cool gags. They revolutionize like the puppet. They are great with like scare puppets and the box. Love this.
This one goes farther?
Love it. Good.
Thank you.
More disgusting, the better.
Awesome. Yeah, it's not listening to push. Do it. He didn't tell you what he does.
Rip City Effects has a snappy new logo and the same great product. They've got slimes and rust and blood for set distressing and detail. I've used some of it. It is really good stuff. Haunt sauce, the classic haunt sauce. Excellent stuff. That shit stays on forever. And they always have such a great professional looking booth too. It's awesome. Fright Night Studios, one of the granddaddies of effects and props gore. Michael Burnett, the owner, kind of helped make Halloween Horror Nights what it is. One of the original effects guys, character creators out there. And he sells some of the most gorgeous, screwed up stuff. You know what this show needs is another silicone mask company. This is Immortal Mask. I'm not knocking Immortal or any of the other companies. It just seems like there's so many places to buy silicone masks. And all of them do a great job. Immortal is huge though. They've got like an entire store. Look at that. They definitely have the biggest mask booth. And they're on that side of the aisle too with masks and costumes. This is Creature Corpse that has all of this lovely messed up stuff. They didn't have a sign anywhere, I had to look for it. Cool stuff though. Studio 13 concepts. Cool dark Christmas costumes. Beastcraft Productions makes these cool things that move so subtly. And a lot of them, I believe, are electric. Not the one having a spaz attack, but the slow, soft moving ones, all electric. Super cool.
Damn you. We make little baby ones too.
They make babies.
They're on our website. Check it out. This might keep coming. I know they're available for this month.
Oh, this guy might be about to wake up. Oh, there he goes. I like this booth. I don't know if y'all can hear it. They have this like old jazz swing music playing out of the radio over there. And everything is just messed up and gory. That is disgusting, and I love it. Von Charon, or Charon, never really learned how to say it right, but they always have this cool asylum type stuff, and they have made straitjackets for Alice Cooper. That's like real canvas. That's like medical quality.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes, they're made for haunt actors, so they're very durable. We've got people been wearing them 15 plus years.
Awesome.
If there's any questions you have about any of them, just let us know.
You guys made a straitjacket for Alice Cooper, right? That's awesome.
Yeah, actually, this one right here behind you is like the one we make for him.
Oh, awesome.
That has the Velcro, so you can.
The coupe model. Love it.
Yeah, we call that our rock star.
All right, there's a giant mob behind me, and I'm going to work my way through it. This is the Distortions Unlimited booth. They've been around as long as this industry's been around. Great people, great stuff. We're going to see what they brought to the show this year. It's fitting that Distortions is right next to Von Charon. They both made stuff for Alice Cooper. It spit me. The classic Distortions electric chair, the first Halloween animatronic ever made. They've been making these things for, I think, over 20 years. There was a time in the 90s, every haunt had one of these. These really started the phenomenon of like animatronics in haunted houses. Oh, that's the updated version. That's got pneumatics and it's thrashing around like crazy. The originals were electric and they didn't get that violent. This is way better. Too cool. That thing's huge. That's got to be 12, 13 feet tall. Crate monsters everywhere. Always badass stuff from Gorgalore. We use a lot of Gorgalore stuff. I think they kind of pioneered the whole big puppet thing and the stalker costumes like this one. Isn't that great? Put that in a dark hole. Monster head speaker on wheels. It's genius. Clean. You can get it in any of these variations. Snake head, tortoise head, wolf head, giant alligator. Holy shit. That thing's got to be 5 feet wide. Big heads. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff at Gorgalore. And now we've made it over to what is traditionally the makeup aisle. All of the makeup companies, or at least a lot of them, are over on this side. All kinds of makeup products. I mentioned earlier live demos, and that's what they do on the stage. So they do right here, having live body paint demo.
That comes apart.
EBA, we use some of their makeup. Oh, look at the bear. That's my new favorite. Skeletons and More is another one of those dinosaur companies, I call them, that are just here. They're big, they've been around forever, they're at the show every year, and for good reason. They're the bones guys. I mean, you need skeletons, you need bones, Skeletons and More. We have that chandelier. So many cool things. On the other side of the aisle, here's their really fun stuff. All the lights and chandeliers.
Aren't you?
I love it.
Ready?
Mode 4, my favorite.
Thank you.
Scare Innovations.
That's us. You're in Dallas, right?
I am.
Thank you. Hi.
I got one of these. You should buy one.
Yes. Are we live on Facebook?
Yeah, no, we're not live. We're not live. Hey, if you have siblings, buy one of these. You'll irritate the hell out of them. Ironwood and Glitter Productions. I guess that's a show package, which is new. I've never seen anyone selling like full-blown performance stuff here like that on display. That's pretty cool. Morris has been in the game forever as well, and they're a distributor for more consumer grade, budget friendly type stuff. So you might find some of this stuff in like retail stores near you.
But it helps if you hit the target. You got it. Here we go. Go, go!
Who wants these for their front yard? Too cool. Good.
Great. Yeah, actually they're made with Suntech technology. So
more costumes that are just, you know, our uniforms. That's how we're all going to dress when the world ends in, you know, a few months. I love this vault door set piece though they have. Monster truck paintball bus and paintball protection for actors with no pants. I don't want to shoot guns off of it. I just want to drive it.
they line up and they're
We have kind of made it to the far end where we've reached the end of the Halloween stuff. Now we're getting into the Christmas stuff because this is also, the Halloween show is co-located with the Christmas show. So there's just, as you can see behind me, Christmas Wonderland, every kind of major Christmas light display, Christmas light, anything you can possibly think of. and lots of cool figures, but there's a lot of crossover. Halloween and Christmas are the two most commercial, popular holidays, and so there's a lot of companies here at the show that exhibit on both sides that have products for both. So we're gonna do a quick lap through the Christmas section and see what kind of Halloween stuff we can find over here. That's a cool chair. That actually looks comfortable. Hang on, I'm sitting in it. Now it just looks awkward. It's comfortable, but it's awkward. The Bad Touch Reaper, that's what it looks like. That's interesting, like a steampunk Count Chocula vampire looking dude. I like that the puppet is also waving. Okay, that's actually cool. That reminds me of like the old hag throwing curses in the line at the Kong ride. All of this is, I don't know if it's resin, it's all metal framework, it's hard coated stuff, but it's meant for outside use. This is things you can plop out, they'll hold up to the weather. This is Winterland ink. They always have a ton of cool stuff. I believe we saw them at the IAPA show. If you watched my video of the IAPA, they were at that show as well, which caters more to theme parks and big stuff like that. And they make hard resin dinosaurs. Okay, I like the pumpkin bench. That's cute. That's a photo op. Get behind it, stick your head through the hole. I kind of want those for my yard. They're about 10 feet tall. You can see what they're seeing on the ride. Those kind of creep me out on like a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic level, you know what I mean? This thing's cool, Headless Horseman, Demon Horse. It's kind of hard to see because all the white lights behind it are so bright. To get up close to it. But yeah, you could be the king of Halloween in your neighborhood, put that out in the yard. No one's gonna find that, it's spirit. And another giant skeleton, like the one from earlier. It's not Halloween, but still, it's a 30-foot tall castle made out of lights. It's pretty effing cool. I'll point out that over in this section, there's not a lot of like actual building lighting. Everything over here is self-illuminating. Everything's like made out of Christmas lights. So you can see the warm glow on me right now. Just from Christmas Light Castle, pretty cool. More stuff I don't need, but I want just to one-up my neighbors with Halloween decorations. I don't know if y'all can hear it on my mic, but there's a speaker. These things are actually singing, so you could set them up and it would be like an automated show that plays with all these singing characters. Not directly Halloween stuff, but creepy nonetheless. Very creepy. Okay, I'm a sucker for gimmicky stuff, and that is cool. Like it's actually snowing little foam snow BBs inside of the lamp. And right over here, they have it outside on a tree. That's actually really neat. We got over here, light up, ragdoll. And Frankenstein, who's made from Christmas lights. That's all Frankenstein is. He's made out of Christmas lights. Ah, who knew? I'm not wild on the dolls, but I do like the pumpkin tree. Pretty cool. And if you truly want to be the king of Christmas decorations, you can get the 30-foot tall, inflatable, abominable snowman. There's another section at this show with bounce house inflatable type stuff. IAPA has an entire show floor, probably almost the size of this entire convention, for inflatables. And there's just a very small sample here, but some of them are unique. This is an inflatable, not paintball, but what am I thinking of? Like BB game, shooting your friends. Bazooka ball, that's what it's called. Couldn't think of the name, bazooka ball. So it's kind of like airsoft. Oh, they have an inflatable haunted house. Here we go. It's dark. Oh, it's dark. Oh, glowing eyes. Spooky glowing eyes. What's hiding in the shadows? Okay, inflatable haunted house. Now, there wasn't really a lot in there. It was pretty much just dark and noisy, but some people like that. That's an easy environment to get scares in. But think about it. The construction cost of having to build like a plywood panel maze versus whatever it costs to like rent this or buy this rather and inflate it, and then you just throw your own actors and lighting effects in there and sound effects. I mean, that's not bad for like an extra attraction at a park when you don't have to do any of the heavy construction, and if it's temporary, I'm sure that helps with fire codes to some amount. So I see a lot of potential in that. That's actually pretty cool. Oh no, Scooby, what happened? Also down on this end, we've got a lot of escape room. This is where the escape room guys are. Escape room software, escape room props, mobile escape rooms. Some more cool scenery.
Ah, my buddy.
Sneak up on that.
Alright, that's been a look at the 2022 Transworld Halloween and Attraction Show. Now we're going to go because I got some business to take care of, and I got to get to work. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and go do stuff.